She went on 60 Minutes with Lesley Stahl. Remember Lesley Stahl's interview with Donald Trump back in 2020 when Donald Trump said he had the healthcare plan during his first administration, and then he brought out a binder filled with 600 pages that were all blank, and Lesley Stahl said, this is all blank, and Donald Trump's like, I'm leaving, and he stormed out. That was Donald Trump's hatred of 60 Minutes and his hatred of CBS, which then basically led to regime change over at CBS as the old company was sold away to the new ownership that's very pro-Trump. So Marjorie Taylor Greene appears on 60 Minutes with Lesley Stahl on Sunday, and she goes, watch my full interview on 60 Minutes. I'm America first, America only, and no one can get in the way of that. So then she goes on to talk about how she got all of these death threats. She says these death threats are all fueled directly by Donald Trump. And then she goes on to talk about how she brought these death threats to the attention of J.D. Vance. And J.D. Vance was like, yeah, maybe we'll look into them. And then she never heard from him again. Then she said she brought it to the attention of Kash Patel, and he ignored her. Then she said, I showed Donald Trump, and she said, I'm going to keep it private, what he said to me, but it wasn't nice. Lesley Stahl goes, can you give us a hint about what Donald Trump said? She said it was extremely unkind. Marjorie Taylor Greene then goes on to tell Lesley Stahl, quote, I stood for women who were raped when they were 14 years old. And the president that I fought for 5 years called me a traitor for that. And so that changed the landscape of things, she said. And that's why she said that she had to resign. She couldn't be aiding and abetting Donald Trump's cover-up of a child sex trafficking ring. She said, I couldn't be a part of it. She also said that a lot of these MAGA Republicans, they mock Donald Trump behind his back. Then they put on the MAGA hat when it's convenient for them, she said. Yeah, they'll put on the MAGA hat for the first time, but she said they mock the way that Donald Trump speaks. They mock Donald Trump's deteriorating health. They mock Donald Trump's appearance. Donald Trump is actually one big joke to the Republican Party. They think he's disgusting and grotesque, but they go along with this because they think that this is how they keep their power, and that's how they enable it. Next, Marjorie Taylor Greene is asked, so are you saying that Donald Trump now sides with the establishment over the MAGA movement? And she goes, look, he passed a crypto bill that helped out the crypto donors. Those are the areas that are still getting everything they want, the billionaires. While the people, we're still out here saying we need to see action in areas for the American people like healthcare, not for Trump's big donors. Those are the people getting all of the help from Donald Trump. She goes on to say that